Today I'm going to explain what if all sonic.exe characters from the FNF mod made it into coolminion's universe. Let's talk about it, shall we? Now, before we actually start this video, I'd like to clarify that sonic.exe, Lord Axe, and Sucky will not count in this video, but if they do, I'll count them as return characters, okay? Now let's get into the video already. Since Mandarin is a, Sonic CD Easter egg, I'm gonna put him in a FNF skit. Basically, how it'll work is if Minnie Girlfriend was playing Sonic CD and she got a message on her TV saying, there's a code, to type it. She types the code, gets a message, gets scared, and turns the TV off, and never plays Sonic ever again. That's basically the whole skit. I think he's gonna give her nightmares. Anyways, on to the next character. Now, for Sonic, I think I got a good one. In this FNF skit, or Boyfriend and Girlfriend, since Boyfriend and Girlfriend are, the series is, 2D. I thought I would include that. Anyways, Minnie Girlfriend draws this weird-looking version of Sonic and shows as the girlfriend. She's like, oh, okay, that's good. The drawing pops out at the end and leaves the house. It would be pretty funny if Sonic actually appeared it. Anyways, next character. Tails Doll? Ooh, Tails Doll, I got a good one for him. Or is it a her? I don't know. Let's get on with it. In an FNF shorts, Minnie Girlfriend's like, oh, okay, I'm thinking I have enough money. I need to buy a new plush because, I only have one. So she goes to the store and says, can I have this Tails Doll? And the shopper's like, oh, okay, you can have it. It's only 25 cents. She grabs 25 cents and gives it to him. She gets the plushie, but it's been acting weird. At night, it crawls on the bed, floats into the fridge, and eats the food. Then, people start to speculate that Minnie Girlfriend ate the food, since she is pretty hungry, but she denies because she went to sleep. They grew suspicious, and then they realized it was Tails Doll. It wasn't just ordinary Tails Doll. It was a cursed Tails Doll wanting Minnie Girlfriend's soul. But then, as he's about to grab her soul, normal Tails Doll comes to the rescue and kicks his ass. He falls into a bookshelf, and he's like, grrr! And the bookshelf falls on him, killing him instantly. She returns it, and then gets the actual normal one. She keeps it unalive, actually. And, the cursed one is then thrown in the trash. So yeah, that's basically it about him. Since I'm a lazy ass, I'm just gonna put the character in the middle for the rest of the video. Okay? Now let's get on to Fleetway if he was in it. Fleetway was getting bored. It was like, okay, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna control it. Fleetway takes over Sonic's body and wants to destroy Boyfriend and Girlfriend immediately. He goes there. He's like, aha, I am evil, Sonic. I'm going to murder you. And he's like, nope. Challenge me in a rap battle first. And he's like, grr, I don't got time for that. And he's about to shoot his laser. And then Boyfriend throws a mic at him and says, do it. And he's like, fine. At a rap battle, he gets pissed. He's about to kill him. But then Girlfriend kicks his ass. And then he turns back to normal. And he apologizes for the actions. And goes back to the game. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, short story and all, but hey. It's how it rolls. Faker's story is about when Faker was like, okay, I really need to get rid of the real Sonic so I could be the real Sonic. Mwahahaha. He calls Faker Boyfriend and Girlfriend over, and also Faker Pico, to kick his ass. But Faker Boyfriend and Girlfriend didn't want to do that, but Faker Pico insists. And instead of killing Sonic, he decides to kill the normal version of Boyfriend and Girlfriend. So that way, Faker Boyfriend and Girlfriend can be happy. Anyways, he loses in a rap battle, tries to shoot them. Pico comes to the rescue. Faker Pico's like, grr, that's it, I'm gonna target Pico instead of you two. And Pico gets harassed by him. And is about to get killed when Darnell and Nene kick his butt. And his butt actually gets kicked all the way back to the forest. Faker's like, I am disappointed in you. But then, I actually didn't plan then that's it. Yeah. Next story. So I have no idea what to do with this. I could predict a Prey version of Cool Minions, but we all know what happened in the original Prey. Sonic gets killed, Tails tries to save him, Tails gets killed too, and the story goes on. So instead, they will be Easter eggs, just ordering dominoes. Next character. I have no idea what to put Needle Mouse, so I'm just gonna skip her and move on. Psh, nothing personal, kid. Sorry. Anyways, Cool Steel would, be a character in the Tails Doll episode, and be a background character smoking cigarettes. My next and final character. Fade gets his own FNF Shorts episode. Yay! So it starts when Mira's computer starts, glitching, and it's like, what the? Mira goes check it out. She gets trapped in Fade is like, ha 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 ha, I am trapping you in forever, ha 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 ha, hee hee hoo hoo. And then Sozy comes in and is like, don't you dare hurt her. And Vado's like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it, bitch? He's not actually gonna say the B word, it's just gonna be beach. You get the idea. Sozy decides to kick his butt, but Sozy loses, and now they're both trapped. But Mira gets an idea. She remembered that she downloaded NordVPN. So, she downloads it and puts the whole thing in his goddamn mouth. He starts glitching, the whole thing crashes, and Mirror and Sozy get back into the FNF universe. So yeah, that's basically the story. Now as for these three, I've got a good idea. For sonic.exe, he will return and grab his other two minions, Knuckles.exe and Eggman.exe. He decides to go like, alright, it's time for my revenge. I haven't been in any season, besides a cameo, in a while. So, he decides that he gives them a game. He decides to trap them in a red ring. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go through the rules. If you don't win, then I'm gonna have to kill you. Also, no powers allowed, you douchebags. And he loses 3 times while with triple trouble. Yeah, I think that's the song. And he's like, Car, that's it, you're gonna die. Ah! And he's kind of a rage bitter. But after that, they escape, and it's like, Car, how can my revenge? And destroy the game, and he's stuck in there forever. Then it's War X's turn to shine. War X is like, ooh, I think I might want to play with the boy first. He teleports the boy, and it's like, okay, yeah, I know you're not in the mood for a rap battle, but I'm kind of bored. They rap, he loses, he decides to teleport him back, and then that's it. For Sunky, however, he gets his own episode. Yippee! Anyways, it's a normal day in Green Hill Zone in Sunky's universe, and it's like, I want to throw a birthday party. But for who? He checks, and it's Mini Girlfriend's birthday today. And he's like, ooh, lucky day! Nah! And then he goes to Mini Girlfriend's house, like, hey, do you want to have some fun in my universe for your birthday? And she's like, sure, why not? They party for the whole song, and then she says goodbye, and she gets teleported back. Yes, I know. 3 times that there's a teleportation back to the universe. I know. Anyways, that is it for a what if video. This is actually one of my first what if videos. So comment down below what if should I do next. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, if Cool Minions is watching this, if you want to use all the ideas, then I'll allow you to do it. Anyways, farewell, my crewmates.